Yo, this is Rouge Reviews, where we keep it for real, for real. I am Root, aka the Culture Black Kid.
I'm Informer, aka Iffy.
And today we are reviewing the latest project from Maryland rapper, singer, songwriter, the one and only Rico Nasty. This one is called Lethal. This is her second studio album, because the other one is Nightmare Vacation. Everything else is a mixtape.
That's right.
Which I only just learned. But anyway, bio to the side. Let's get into our overall thoughts.
Iconic Rico Nasty project. With this sound that she jumps into, you can see her past music wants to lean into it, but this time she took that leap and she delivered. I'm sorry, 10 out of 10. I literally admire this project and this album so much. I've been a big Rico fan. I might be a little biased. I might be a lot biased. I'm biased.
She is biased.
I'm biased. We share the same birthday. This is not overall thoughts. I'm glazing. I love this woman. I don't need to say anything more. Sorry.
That's your review. Your review is just a glaze session.
Is. I can't.
Goodness. I think this is probably the most mature project that Rico has put out on, and not in a way that people would think. That's a compliment.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
What do you... I'm...
Oh, so we have... Calm it down. No, continue.
Rico's growth has been really cool to witness, and this feels like a whole new chapter for us, especially with a new label, new management, etc. And yeah, I'm keen to talk about what I liked about this project, as well as what I thought wasn't my favorite thing, but nothing crazy.
Okay.
Let's get into some pros.
Yeah. Let's stay on the pros. It's gonna be a bit long. First one, this album doesn't stick to one sound, which you might think it does, but even though it's really heavy in alternative genres like metal and punk, even like the hip hop as well, there's a few moments where she kind of hits, like, for me, which I really love, like the SoundCloud-esque elements and sounds, and it works. Oh my God, it works so perfectly. I feel like it doesn't feel awkward at any moment between the songs and the transitions between the songs. And I think that's really notable for someone who's hitting multiple genres within one project. Even with the last song, Smile, I love how she slowed it down and it didn't end on a chaotic note. And then my second pro is her flow. Oh my God, her flow is crazy. She knows exactly what works for her and what's been working for her, and with every song or project that she releases, she just sounds better and better, and like gets really close to like mastering her flow and her tone and her sound. On pretty much every song for me, her lyricism is a standout. The lyrics are a really big standout. And I love to see her grow with the way she goes about rapping. I have a lot of favorite songs. I'm gonna keep this as short as possible. Okay. First song, number one, song one, Who Want It? I think this is insane. I think it was the best way to start off the album. And it's just catchy, the repetition of Who Want It, really simple, but it's really fun. Next song I really liked was song number 5, Butterfly Kisses. I loved the chorus. I loved the backing vocals from her, and it reminded me a lot of early Willow Smith. Song number 6, Eat Me, the switch up. Jesus Christ, babes. Oh my God. Wasn't expecting that. And I loved the back half a lot more than the first half. Song number 7, Soul Snatcher. The repetition once again. Grave, song number 8. Love the guitars. Song number 9, Son of a Gun. I need to hear that one live. She goes so crazy. It is insane. Song number 10, Smoke Break. I think this one needs its own special mention because it's
1000%.
it's the first time I've ever heard Rico scream like this. The breakdown in the background is cold, her voice is heavy, literally also crazy, and I'm just once again so astonished, and I'm really happy that she's gone down this route. And also love, for me, the run 5 to 10 crazy, and no skips. It's crazy. I'm not done. Song number 12, Can't Win 'Em All. I love the slight Jersey beat in the back. Really different from everything else on the album, but once again, like it works and she picks different elements to add. And then finally, the last song, Smile. As I said, really beautiful way to end the album, and it slows everything right down, and the sentiment is so beautiful. I think it's a really cute song. I love how it goes. I love the chorus. I love that she's written this for her child, her son. And I couldn't think of a better way to end the project. If it ended on a rowdy note, I think, whoa, now you're doing too much. But love the fact that she just slowed it down. I'm done.
Nice.
Thank you.
To pick back up, actually where you picked up, left off, flow of the project, really nice. I concur that, yeah, I don't think finishing with a smoke break would have been a right thing. I think it came perfectly.
Yeah.
To start with like a bit more like throwback stuff to her older styles, such as like On the Low, which reminded me of like some Sugar Trap vibes with the auto tune stuff. Also loved the first two tracks. Who Won It, Teeth Sucker. Smoke Break is, I think, the pinnacle of the
Crazy.
project. I think it is the most ambitious, the most interesting, one of the most impressive songs that Rico has ever done. And I think the definition of her growth that I was mentioning at the start, to be confident enough to finally be like, do something that I feel like so many of her fans were waiting for.
Yeah.
I went through the whole of her discography just to refresh myself, and
Yeah.
she actually hasn't done it. This is the
That's
first time she
literally-
has done like
that's-
like a proper metal song.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like from the beginning of her discography, you can see that like she pops these like metal elements, but she's not like.
She doesn't go all the way there. No. Yep. And side note, it's just been fun to see reactions to people reacting to that song. On the one hand, there was you who was like wait, like, is this who we listen to? I'm like, it's the Rico album. And you were like, huh?
I was
what?
Yeah, it was so crazy.
There's one hand, and then there's Leggy who was like, is this homework? And I'm like, yeah, this is me and Marco. We're like, yo, yeah, this is Rico Nasty, the rapper we're literally listening to this whole project. So
Like when I catch you.
Yeah.
When I catch you. Sorry, continue.
What else? I think You Could Never has hit potential. Especially from the melodic hook, the structure, how the song is structured. It definitely has that pop appeal that if it catches, it can go.
Skyrocketing, yeah.
What else? Switch up on Eat Me. Really enjoyed that. The flow, like you said, in that back half, is super dope, apart from the pretty teeth bar, which I think is a bit too many weird words in that one. And yeah, I think I am. Oh, my final thing is, just to reference Mr. Needle Drop Fantano, who said something about, the transition between songs. Like, he wished there was a bit more outros and intros to, like, tie the project together.
I get that.
However, I actually kind of like the suddenness. It feels very mixtapey, again, SoundCloud classic of her to go that way. So, yeah, I'm not mad at songs just ending abruptly or starting abruptly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are all my pros, but let us get into some cons, which I assume there are none. But
We
just
have
in case.
none. We have none. We have nothing to say. So
fair enough.
go on.
No, I don't really have cons. I didn't write any cons. Like I said, I think this is the most mature project that she has put out. Oh, I forgot to mention Smile as well.
That
in the
song.
post. Beautiful.
That song
Beautiful
is
dedication
so
to her son.
Gorgeous.
Amazing.
Oh
Just
my
to throw
God.
one more pro in there, real quick. Yeah, I think it's like a really, really great project. Again, super mature, really, really well done. I'm just keen to hear where Rico goes from here,
Yeah.
especially, again, new management, new direction, new, again, mind state. And I think that whilst this was creatively such a big step for her, I think the next one could be even bigger.
It can.
Maybe it's a full metal album. Like, you don't know. So yeah, with that, let us get into our overall thoughts.
Ratings.
Overall ratings. Overall rates, whatever. Overall thoughts, overall ratings. Are we here for this? Depends on the day. Feeling iffy about it. Iffy, it is a.
Here for this, babes, but like here for this times a billion, kajillion, triple million, Dr. Seuss up in this pavilion, period. Okay.
I'm gonna stop you from rapping.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't let me do that again. Okay, there's no way in hell that I don't like this album. It is up my alley. It is so me. The mix of rock, rap, punk, hip hop to die for. I love the production throughout. As you said, so mature and like something that I feel like people have wanted from Rico and were expecting it, but like to actually see it in real life is just crazy to me. I think once again the flow, it's perfect. Nothing it feels awkward, and I love the energy she brings to every single track. Love the leap of faith that she took into just this album, and I'm gonna be bumping it for days to come. There are no skips, and I need to hear this live. Like come back, run it back to Sydney. We'll be front row. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice. And for me, it is a teetering between here and
What
depends.
the hell?
Because whilst this is really solid, I don't think it is the greatest thing I've ever heard. I also think there are other Rico
Right.
moments here and there that from her past that I'm keen to see, again, flesh out even more.
I get that.
And yeah, like I said, this is so cool to see her development, but I want to see what's next. So let us know what you think. Are you here for this? Depends on the day. Feeling iffy about
Better be
it?
here.
Let us know. And yeah, this is our review of Rico Nasty's Lethal. I'm going to go run away.
Yeah.
And I'll catch you next time. I am Root, aka the Culture Black Kid.
I'm Reformer, aka Iffy.
And we'll catch you next time.